So I'm here with Jonathan from ASFP members INPRO. We're sort of getting to the end of day one. So we've posed a couple of questions to some of our members as we've gone into the afternoon, which is really what they've got from day one so far. So Jonathan, just explain to us very quickly, what do you think the sort of core conversations have been about so far today?
Well, as you know, INPRO are involved with wall protection, handrails, wall guards, corner guards, but we came here today really to focus on the fire barriers, so cavity fire barriers. And for us, it's been a great idea to do that. It's linked with an expansion joint and fire barrier that goes together. The product is brand new in Europe, and there's been an awful lot of interest in it from lots of different places, not just the UK. I was interested to see people from Italy and from Israel, from the Middle East as well, and showed a lot of interest in our product. So delighted we're here, and we're always very, very pleased to be with the ASFP.
Great, and you're great advocates, obviously third-party certification and the competency pathway. And I think with what's happened in the fact that the building safety bill has now been reached royal assent, and it's effectively gone into law. Yeah. Our landscape is going to change very quickly over the next 2 to 3 years. What do you think some of the important messages are to effectively your customers, or certainly key stakeholders, designers of buildings? What do you think the core messages are going to be?
I think that's 100%. I would say this is about installation, and what we've actually done is made that very easy for people to install our products perfectly. They're actually manufactured off-site in our own factory, and they arrive on-site ready to actually install. So there's none of this cutting to size or messing around with products like they were in the old days. The INPRO Fireline 520 and 140 are ready to install. In one case, the Fireline 140 requires no fixings at all. No fixings. So you literally drop it into the floor, into the cavity of the floor, and it's sprung loaded. We release the cable ties and it springs open into the gap. It's constantly under pressure, so it'll expand and contract with the building, and most importantly, it will save lives. I mean, we tested it for between 2 and 4 hours, and took the product to destruction. And the only reason why we stopped the test at Warrington was because the concrete started to break down. So it was incredible, and so it's going to be great. What we've also got to make sure is that the architects are not just sleepwalking into projects. They need to look at what's out there that's new. And the Fireline range, which was developed after 9/11, we all saw it, and we all remember where we were on that day. And thankfully, the inventor, Al Shaw, he made sure that what happened where fire barriers were literally dropping out, made sure that will not happen again. And so when the One World Trade Center was built, the Fireline was actually put in its place. Now we're very pleased now to see this come into Europe, and it's now important for us to recognise that it's specified in as many buildings as possible.
So you talk about it as being because at the ASFP we have two types of products which are represented by membership. One is products, so a tube of fire rated mastic, a sheet of fire rated board, and these products are brought together to achieve a solution. And then we have systems. Yes. So a system is effectively a finished product that's tested to specific standards. Yes. So it's fire door sets, fire curtains, fire shutters, doors, dampers. So would you describe this new product? It's a system that is one thing that is installed as a system and operates as a system.
Yes, it does. I mean, first of all, when we supplied the first project we supplied in the UK was at Manchester Airport. So when Terminal 2 was actually was built, the Fireline was specified by the architects, who were very forward-thinking, I must say. It was a company called Pascal and Watson. Very, very pleased that they decided to go for this product. One is for the installation, which saved them a lot of time and money in the installation, and also the cost. The cost was dramatically lower than what was currently being specified for years to go. So what we did from there was that we worked with Warrington and tested to the European EN 1366 Part 4, and we went off the recommendations of what was needed. We supply the full system, so the expansion joint on the surface of the floor in the airport or on the walls, and also the fire barrier as well. So the whole system is supplied by our company.
Brilliant. There's 2 more days to go.
Yep.
What are your hopes and dreams for the next 2 days?
Well, I mean, I just love being here. I really enjoy being out there, seeing people for a change. I mean, we've all been living on Teams and not believing that people have actually got a back of the head as well as the front. Meet as many people as possible, spread the word, get specified, start doing some business over here. America's absolutely loving this product, and once you go away from traditional products over to Fireline, you never go back. What we want to, I'm looking forward to tomorrow afternoon as well, and doing a little presentation on your stand. So I'll keep that nice and brief, and just look at the main benefits of the product in comparison to standard products.
Thank you, Jonathan. So, Jonathan's going to be in the ASFP Learning Zone tomorrow. That's Wednesday, the 18th of May. Hopefully I've got the date right. Come and learn all about the Fireline system, because clearly what the ASFP is about invention, it's about revolution, it's about creating new ideas and improvements in passive fire, and obviously engaging with the people that do that. So, Jonathan, thanks very much.
Thank you very much. This is the Fireline 140. You can see we actually produced the expansion joint on the surface and the fire bar below. The 140 will actually come self-assembled, ready to fit. It's sprung loaded, it'll come with cable ties, and what you have to do is then install it into the gap and release the cable ties. And that's it. There's a male-female, so this fits into this one, and that is actually it. That's how it was tested at Warrington, and it's very, very simple. And as you can imagine, if it's simple, consistent, it will not fall out.